Assalamu alaikum, Sayyidi.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Does the Naqshbandi principle of having the knowledge of time specifically refers to the understanding of the end times, or does it encompass a broader awareness of time in different contexts?
What does it mean by the knowledge of time? I don't understand. Mean as one of the principles of Naqshbandiyya?
Naam Sayyidi. Is it the knowledge of the zaman or time?
Yeah, the knowledge of time and transferring of time even from Mawlana Shah Naqshband's principles.
Naam Sayyidi.
Yeah, no, that's about the awareness of time, your tafakkur, your contemplation, and how to escape the confine of time by your tafakkur and entering into timeless reality. Because it's also from wuquf qalb, the vigilance of the heart, and all of the principles that we described in the 11 principles of Naqshbandiyya are actually for the shuyukh. They're to teach the students. Because when Mawlana Shah Naqshband is talking about the dhikr of Allah, it's not for normal people about dhikr of Allah, it's about the Muhammadiyun whom they are in the dress of Muhammadan Rasulullah. They should make the dhikr of Allah in their Muhammadan dress. And their journey homeward means how to go back into themselves, into all their bad character, how to keep the vigilance of their heart, continuously watching their heart that these khatar and thoughts are not entering their heart and agreeing with it, and then now the heart become haram. We said, well, what is haramain? Means don't bring haram into your heart, don't bring hatred into your heart, don't bring planning bad things into your heart. Yeah, and the vigilance of time is then the time that you spend, how much time you spend for worshipness, consciousness of your time, and how to end and enter into timeless realities in which you are no longer bound by time. And that's only through the soul and the practices of the soul. That's why they sit for 20 minutes in muraqabah, but how long was that? And that's when Prophet gave to him, there are servants whom their 1 hour of tafakkur is like your 70 years of worshipness. So it means, what does that mean? That as soon as you break time and you say, I'm going to go do my salah, and you take 20 minutes to do your salah. So 70 years of the time that you spent in worshipness to Allah and all the different worshipness, they're accomplishing that in their 1 hour of their tafakkur, which immense amount of blessings that Prophet was encouraging. Why to give that formula? Is that, look, you're going to do it the long way, you're going to spend 70 years of worshipness and you won't even be close to this gentleman's 1 hour. So why would you, if you knew numbers, why would you do that? If somebody come and said, you're going to work for 70 years for 1 hour of his pay, you don't have a faculty to understand? Why would I want to work 70 years if this guy's pay is in 1 hour is the same? And that's what Prophet was giving. Say, look, you want to do this for 70 years or you want to get paid in 1 hour what he makes?
SubhanAllah.
So then they sit and they were making tafakkur, and as a result you enter into a timeless state. If they enter into a timeless state and spend just minutes with Prophet under the faiz and nazar of Sayyidina Muhammad, that's an eternity. Because in the world of light, as soon as your light enters to the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad, it does not return.
SubhanAllah.
You grab that light and you're spending now an eternity under that faiz. What comes back to your body is something different. A portion of your reality was taken and spends that time with Prophet. This is a timeless reality. And what Prophet is dressing, what Prophet nazar upon, what Prophet giving nisa shahidan mubashiran wa nadhiran is eternal. He's taken that light, he's dressing, he's blessing, he's guiding, he's warning. And that reality in the presence of Sayyidina Muhammad is now sending you isharat back onto your physical body. because you sent your light. Prophet grabbed the light and you're a person of tafakkur, and now that light whatever it's being dressed on is now sending you back coordinates. Then again you do it again the next day or the next salah, and again your light is entering back into that reality. So now you are becoming a servant of a timeless nature. Then you can see how much faiz, how much lights, how much knowledges this soul is gathering, that yeah I don't even think 70 years but maybe 700 years of worshipness that person is not going to achieve that, because he's going to spend 70 years just trying to make a connection and most likely thinking he's connecting to Allah and really not placing the importance and the love of Sayyidina Muhammad, because he's thinking, oh I'm going to connect with Allah. It's not going to happen because it's La ilaha illallah Muhammadan Rasulullah. So many of these people they cut out Muhammadan Rasulullah, and nothing is of that reality is going to be gained like that. Allah doesn't reward ignorance. So it means these are concepts that are not achieved by normal people, and that's why the gift of guidance people don't understand. When Allah guides somebody He's given them a tremendous gift, tremendous gift. That's why He said, if you're happy then show your support for the shaykh. You don't know what you've been given. When you do that you're showing Allah, Ya Rabbi shukr, thank you, thank you for guiding me, thank you for bidding me and putting me with them, thank you for all the things that you have opened for me. And that's not even yet in your protection and protection from every type of difficulty. This is just the thankfulness of this door that opens to the presence of these realities. And so that's what Allah say, be thankful, thank me I give you more. But when the servant is so busy in their problems, oh I didn't get like this didn't open for me, my family's like this, everyone's like this, is you lost the whole thing. You never even thanked Allah for what He gave, you just came through the door to complain. That wasn't the reason that they opened the door just to hear you complaining, the door opened for you to reach what you had to reach. And there's 7 billion on this earth that are not coming through that door. So if only people understood how few come through that door, then you would come through the door, jump into sujood and start crying all day and night, Ya Rabbi shukr, and then you would do everything to show your shukrness. The majority of people come through the door just to find a way to complain. So, geez, you open that door just to complain? Then they don't really achieve anything because it's not what the purpose of that reality was, inshaAllah.